It is now 7:42, and Mind Your Own Business is taking on a whole different meaning here on News Channel 19 this morning because Tim Knox joins us to tell you how you can mind your own business. Tim, the writer of Everything I Know About Business, I Learned from My Mama. Or that's what it says.
I learned from my mama.
And your mama taught you well.
She did teach me well, and now I'm here sharing all that with you, Steve.
Okay, and we have questions from viewers, and Janet Miller of Huntsville asks, my friend and I are looking at opening a frozen custard, sounds like a good idea to me,
Yep.
and bakery business. How do we finance the projects and determine the best location for it?
Well, first thing you do is you send Steve and I samples.
Absolutely.
Yes? Frozen custard's a hot business today. Great question, great idea. Let's break it into a couple of places. She wants to know how to fund the business. We've talked about this before. To fund a business, you can go the traditional route. You can fund it yourself. You can tap friends and family. You know I'm not a big fan of that, Steve. I don't loan money or borrow money from anybody I have to eat Thanksgiving dinner with.
Absolutely.
You can look at equity lines of credit in your house, other lines of credit. People that started businesses on credit cards, be very careful there. You have to pay that money back. Credit card companies are not very sympathetic if your business goes under. But what I would do in this case is I would look at funding sources like banks or the SBA, the Small Business Administration. Of course, with banks, you're going to have collateral. You're going to have to personalize everything. One thing I would highly recommend is talking to an organization like the Women's Business Center here in Huntsville. Joanne Randolph heads up that organization. They will help you create a business plan. They will also help you create a loan package to shop to the SBA. They've given out, gosh, over $1 million in loans in the last year. So I don't know their phone number right off the top of my head, but the Women's Business Center website is wbcna.org. As far as a location goes, as I've said before, it depends on the product and who your end user is. With something like a frozen custard bakery shop, you want to be in a high traffic area. Either foot traffic, which would be at a mall or a strip center, or in a high vehicle traffic area. You know, if you're selling coffee, you want to be on the side of the road where all the traffic flows in the morning. So look at your location very carefully. Again, depends on what you want to do, but with that kind of business, you need foot traffic or you need vehicle traffic.
Okay, so money, it can be done, though.
It can be done,
these
certainly.
These businesses like this.
Every day.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, every day.
Okay, well, we're sort of out of time. Good questions, but you're here every Wednesday.
I'll be back next week.
So you'll be back next week, and we will continue asking questions, your questions. The guy who wrote this book, his mama taught him well, as we said.
That's exactly right. If you buy a book, I'll give you a hug.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Tim, thank you a lot. Well, let's see here.